Did you know that internet is generating approximately 2.8 quintillions of data every day? 1 quintillion of data is approximately 10 to the power of 18 bytes. What do we do with such amount of humongous data? We need to make use of that data and deduce some information out of it. In order to do this, we have to explore the data. That is where statistics comes into picture. So let's explore statistics today, coming up on the other side. Hi there, Balu here. What's happening? Today we want to explore statistics. If you are here in this channel for the very first time, please subscribe. Click on the notification bell to get all my future updates. What is statistics, by the way? Statistics is the art of converting data into information. So what is data? Data is generally a fact. Anything you see today around is basically a data. But data does not have any significance unless and until you convert that data into information. Therefore, we need to process the data in order to get an information. So the information sometimes is also called as an meaningful data. Now let me give you a simple example to make you people understand what is the difference between data and information. Let us take the marks of a student, scored in 4 different subjects: physics, chemistry, maths and biology. Let's say that he scores 40 in physics, 40 in maths, 40 in chemistry and 40 in biology. That means that is actually scoring 160, which means that the average is actually 40. Now this 40 is called as an information. So in order to do this information, you have to basically process this particular data. Now the processing the data could involve arithmetic operations. As we did here, we found out the average and we also found out the total marks. The one thing you need to understand here is the information for one entity can become the information for another entity. That means suppose if I have a class of around 10 students, I can get the total marks of all the 10 students and find the class average. So basically information gives me some meaningful information or meaningful data. So in order to get that meaningful data, I need to convert data into information. So now we understood that data science is nothing but it is a culmination of statistics. That is where we use statistics in data science predominantly, or programming in analytics predominantly. So what is statistics? It's a science which helps us to convert data into information. So having said that, you need to understand what are the different types of statistics we have. There are 2 different categories of statistics. The first one is called the descriptive statistics and the second one is called as the inferential statistics. Now what is descriptive statistics? Descriptive statistics is an art of science which is going to help me to describe the data. Or I would rather say that I would basically try and analyze that particular data. So descriptive statistics is used to give me the meaningful information from the data. So you will understand that when I give you an example. On the other hand, we have something called as inferential statistics. What is an inferential statistics? Inferential statistics helps me to draw conclusions, or it helps me to draw inferences on data. Now the question is, why do we need inferences? What is the basic idea of using inferences? We use inferences in actually to take business decisions. So your statistics, especially inferential statistics, will help us to take business decisions. Now you understood that statistics has got 2 wide applications. One is the descriptive application and second one is called as the inferential applications. Okay. Now going further, let us see what is this descriptive statistics all about. See, I am just showing you the runs scored by a batsman. So there are totally 15 entries here. So these are the runs scored by a batsman in various innings of a cricket match. Now what do you understand by this? When you look at this, it doesn't look very clear to me. You don't understand what's really happening with this particular data. You are not able to get any meaningful information of this particular data. If I want to get meaningful information from this particular data, I need to represent this data in the form of an information. So how do I do that? I actually calculate the average score. Now, how do I calculate the average score? I take all the scores, individual scores, total them or sum them up and divide by total number of entries. I think there are around 15 entries here. So when I do that, I get the average score. Now, by seeing at the average score, I can come to know the performance of this particular batsman for the last 15 innings. So this kind of statistics is called as descriptive statistics. So descriptive statistics helps me to describe the data. It will help me to give me some meaningful information from the data when there is a huge collection of data when we have. So now we have understood what descriptive statistics is all about. Now let's go and see what is the actual meaning of inferential statistics. So now you can see that I am showing you two things here. One is called as the population and the second one is called as the sample. So let me give you a simple case study. I want to find out the average weight of all the citizens and average height of all the citizens in India. Now it is pretty impractical, if I have to find out the height and weight of every citizen in India, then I have to go to every citizen, then I have to practically find out their height and practically find out their weight. Now it is practically impossible for me to actually go and talk to every citizen and get their height and weight. So it's going to be a time consuming process and it's a process which is beyond reality, which is beyond imagination. So what do? I do something called as sampling. So what is sampling? I take samples of data or I collect samples of height and weight from individual states. Maybe I go to every state, talk to some 10 citizens, find out their height, find out their weight, create a sample, and basically I apply descriptive statistics on this particular sample and I actually find out the total height and the total weight or the average height and the average weight. So this is called as inferential statistics. So inferential statistics basically deals with drawing conclusions from a sample from a larger population. Now, where do we use this? We use this in taking business decisions. So both descriptive statistics and inferential statistics play a larger role in actually exploring the data. So in the upcoming sessions, we are going to talk about descriptive statistics and we are also going to see how we can implement descriptive statistics in the R programming language. Thank you so much for watching this particular session. I will see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.